As with every investment style purchase we make, we decided that it was necessary to do a bit of research before we put any money on the table. That's how we found ourselves scouring the internet for the best heavy-duty, leather-appropriate sewing machines that the internet had to offer. Once we'd made our decision, we realized that we'd already put together a list worth sharing with others who might have the same needs, so we decided it should become a helpful recommendations post. Number 1. Janome HD 3000 Heavy-Duty Sewing Machine. If you're going to invest your money in a new heavy-duty sewing machine, would you also like to make sure you equip yourself with everything you need to keep it running while you work with those tough materials? Then we think you'll appreciate the way this durable, professional quality design from Janome also includes a series of accessories and refills in its package, just to help you really cover all your bases. It's not so much that the machine will need backups because it can't handle hardier materials, but rather that the manufacturers want to make sure that you'll be able to use materials of all different kinds. This machine, which is built with a hard metal exterior and comes with a matching hard carrying case, is particularly notable for how many interchangeable presser feet it offers, allowing it to adapt to all kinds of different materials. With this machine, you'll get an ultra glide foot, blind hem foot, overage foot, rolled hem foot, zipper foot, and buttonhole foot. Perhaps most notably, you'll also get a pack of needles specifically intended for tougher materials, including a kind that's actually built specifically for sewing leather. Number 2. Brother SD371 HD Machine. When we very first started our search, we got the impression that most of the heavy-duty machines we were going to have to choose from were straightforward industrial ones that might not let us do some of the fancier stitches and techniques that we'd been hoping, the way our smaller and more fabric-based machine would. We were almost disappointed, but that's when we started coming across models like this one from Brother that still has a full range of features even though it's built specifically durable enough to handle things like leather. This award-winning machine boasts 37 different styles of built-in stitch settings and also automatic buttonhole, threading, and snag-free drop-in bobbin systems, making it incredibly easy to use. The dials and navigations on the machine are intuitive and illustrated, making them accessible while you're working on something so that your pace and workflow aren't interrupted terribly, even if you're working with something tricky like leather. Number 3. Singer Quantum Stylist 9960 Sewing Machine. Are you absolutely interested in making your next sewing machine one that's extremely durable, but you're also feeling intent on making sure it's very well equipped as well, even more so than the one we showed you above? Well, particularly if your biggest love besides leatherwork is machine embroidery, then we're pretty sure we've found just the kind of machine you're looking for in this heavy-duty but computerized model from Singer. Perhaps one of the biggest perks of this machine, besides its computer screen and programming, is its larger work surface. This feature does not, however, render the machine cumbersome and hard to move. Instead, the table piece is detachable so that the machine is still portable. On top of its good workspace and a deceptively heavy-duty materiality, this machine also gives you a large touch screen for making stitch adjustments, over 600 possible stitch options and combinations complete with a strong enough autopilot mode to work as a proper embroidery machine even on leather, and a high-speed motor that's responsible for giving the heavy-duty needle the drive it needs to make leather projects happen. Number 4. Singer Heavy Duty 4423 Sewing Machine. Have we really got your attention with this whole idea of heavy-duty materiality and high-powered motors, but you'd prefer a much more straightforward machine that clearly prioritizes that over bells and whistles, even if you still want a few of the more practical built-in stitch options? Then we'd be willing to bet that you'll get along a little better with something like this specifically heavy-duty designed machine from Singer. Compared to most regular sewing machines, like the one you probably learn it on and the one we're looking to upgrade, this machine's motor was purposely designed to be 60% more powerful, making it ideal for working on leather in combination with strengthened needles. Despite being purposely designed for more basic functions, this machine still has a number of useful built-in stitches that almost any user is bound to appreciate. These include 23 practical ones and 12 decorative ones. The machine also features an automatic threader that makes for very quick preparation no matter what kind of fabric you're using. Number 5. Brother Computerized Sewing Machine. Has your favorite model on this list so far actually been the computerized one with all of the programmed options, but you're not feeling entirely sold yet? and you can't help wishing you'd seen a slightly larger surface to work with there. Then maybe you'll find a little more of what you're looking for in this model offered by Brother. This particular design is actually intended for regular sewing and quilting, but so long as you're not trying to sew something that layers many pieces of leather at once, the construction of this machine should be absolutely sufficient. Thanks to convenient pictorials and easy-to-use buttons and dials, you'll get to choose from 60 built-in stitches and 7 one-step buttonholes with this machine, each of which is designed to work on a range of fabrics and materials, including hardy ones like leather. The machine might be simpler than some of the programmable and computerized options you've seen so far, but it's still useful for customizing which stitches might be used in combination with each other and in what order, even on thick materials like fabric. The tabletop even has a detachable piece that will give you a free arm feature, just in case you want to make leather clothing and need to finish things like neck holes and sleeves. Number 6. Brother Sewing Machine XM2701 Machine. Did you really like the basic concept of the machine above? Because a basic and nearly learner's but absolutely leather-worthy machine is right in your wheelhouse, but you're hesitant to settle on the first machine like that you see because you're working on a strict budget and would prefer to shop around. Then we think you'll be thrilled to learn that this fantastic and accessible but surprisingly heavy-duty machine is currently going for under $100, thanks to Brother. This machine might be lightweight, but its steel features are designed to withstand most materials and the special kind of pressure and weathering a learner can put a machine that they are new to using through, something that requires a lot more strength than one might think initially. Although the aim for these designers was to keep things simple, the machine still has 27 practical and decorative built-in stitch settings that can be used in combination on any material. Additionally, this particular package gives you 6 different presser feet that let you adapt your machine to work with things like leather versus other, thinner fabrics. Number 7. Brother Sewing Machine XR9550 PRW. Have your favorite options on this list so far absolutely been the ones that have a computerized element, high durability, and a larger workspace, but you're also wondering whether you might find one that's a little longer in the base, since the things you like to make from leather do take up quite a bit more room? Then we have a sneaking suspicion you might prefer this model from Brother that offers all of the above. Despite the wide variety of programmed stitch options, the strength of the machine's materiality, and the increased work surface that it offers, this model is the best priced computerized option on this list. Its large LCD screen lets you simply select from 8 different automatic buttonhole settings as well as 110 built-in stitches that were actually hand-selected by experts specifically for this machine, since it's the Project Runway limited edition model used on the popular TV show. If it can withstand the level of creative production that designers on a televised competitions might make in a rush, it can withstand you creating a garment from leather.